Hindu priest calls for sexual violence against Muslim women in India. On April 2nd, a local Hindu priest in Uttar Pradesh, India, announced via loudspeaker in front of a mosque that if Muslim men harassed Hindu girls, he would kidnap Muslim women and RAPE them openly. I'm not going to say the R word in full because that is the guaranteed way to nuke a video on YouTube. So we're just going to say the R word when we're talking about RAPE. Okay. So he's basically saying that he would do that to them just in the open. This atrocious comment was captured in a video that was tweeted on April 7th by Mohammed Zubair, co-founder of the fact-checking website Alt News. The video shows the priest sitting on the passenger side of a car, broadcasting a speech through a microphone. According to NDTV, a major broadcast and digital news agency in India, the crowd cheered Jai Shri Ram, or Glory to Lord Rama, as the priest announced his plans. This video shows the priest saying to the local Muslim population, "Neither your place nor you people will remain." Again, YouTube, this is a quote from someone else. This is not what we would say to any community. He is seen to be escorted by multiple police officers during his speech in several videos.
I have never seen a crowd of people unanimously cheer RAPE. Okay? I've never seen that. Have you ever seen that before?
No, I haven't.
Look,
No.
even on Twitter, people are not saying RAPE. Is Twitter sensitive as YouTube? People look how people are writing it on Twitter.
No, I think people are sensitive in general.
Okay. If I play this video for the crowd, would YouTube be upset about that? Because
I don't think so. Well, we shouldn't play that one because it's not translated, but we had a member of our community who emailed me fully translated videos, subtitled, that I emailed you the link to. So if you go check the link, it should be a Google Drive.
I will do that right now.
Awesome.
So
however, while you do that, I'll talk a little bit about this. So
I have two videos. Wait. I have two videos. Which one? Okay. See the crowd one.
Yeah, okay, exactly. Okay. So this like caused such huge outrage in India. People are like, "Holy crap! Are you freaking kidding me?" Part of what made the outrage so much worse is in different videos you can see either policemen just standing in the crowd or policemen. He's kind of like on this pickup truck and he's sitting in the passenger seat of this pickup truck that has, the loudspeakers on it. And then in the back of the pickup truck, on the bed of the truck, there are like 3 police officers like in the truck with him, essentially. And so people were really outraged by that. It took at least 5 or 6 days for the police to take any action against him, because clearly this is open incitement to violence. This is against the law, and this is a particularly sensitive thing in India. Like this incitement to violence is supposed to be taken a lot more seriously or dealt with a lot more quickly than in other countries, I've noticed. So people were very upset by the fact that it took so long for something this atrocious, this open, and this brazen to have action taken against him. Apparently, this local priest, I think the word for it is a manhunt. He is known for really flagrant comments before. And what's so crazy is that, so we're going to be talking about this for the next 2 weeks because there's so much to cover. So recently there was a festival called Ram Navabi, and this is a festival to celebrate the birthday of Hindu god Lord Rama. And there has been an explosion of violence and incidents preceding and during this festival. And so this is kind of like par for the course. And a lot of this violence and escalation surrounding this festival literally happened by crowds of militant Hindus going into Muslim areas, going into Muslim neighborhoods, and going to go sing hate slogans, make hate speeches, even raise weapons in front of just local mosques all across the country. So we're going to be like, there's so much that happened in the past week that we're going to be covering this for, the next 2 weeks at least. But this is like part of that broader context. And so this happened. They went into this area, went right and did this on loudspeaker in front of a mosque. And there was something else important I wanted to say. Oh yeah, he has the most derogatory language. Like he calls the Muslim neighborhood like a pigsty. Like just every single slur you can think of is what he's using in this speech.
Okay, I have the video ready. I just have a question before I show it. If a fraction of this much anti-Muslim bigotry was happening in Europe, this would be international news. Like, wouldn't it? I think so. Like if like
100%. 100%.
Like if this like anti-Muslim bigotry to this level, like one tenth of this was happening.
If there was an incidence of one man doing this in front of one mosque in like Sweden or the Netherlands, it would be international news.
In fact, talking about Sweden,
this is happening en masse across the country.
Right, like today I was watching on BBC covering some anti-Muslim bigot groups in Sweden today because of some, but they're not covering this. This is 1,000 times worse, and with a lot more victims, a lot more Muslim victims than anywhere else. So I don't know why people are not talking about it as much. I mean, I know actually, yeah, but okay. So I have the video.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? What does that mean? What do you know? What is the implication there, sir?
The implication is that people be racist.
In what way? Expand that thought.
I mean, okay, that if Indian lives matters less than European lives, even if they're Muslim. Okay, so I don't know if racist is a better bigotry, maybe. Okay, it's better bigoted. Okay, so even people who want to be not bigoted, right, and they're like, oh, we care about Muslims. Okay, European Muslims matter more than Indian Muslims.
Yes.
Yeah,
I thought you were approaching it from
to them.
Yeah. I thought you were approaching it from the angle of bigotry of low expectations, which may also play into this as well. Like, this is just what happens over there. But in Europe, this is shocking and unacceptable. Do you think that attitude plays into the disparate coverage as well?
Yes, you're right. You're like, oh, we expect this from India. Yeah, you're right. That also, I didn't think about it. That also plays into it. Interesting. Okay, I have the video.
Here at Atheist Republic, we say, hail to the nah. This is wholly unacceptable everywhere. Consistency.
Yes. All right, I'm going to play this.
Nah.
Like, wait, we could get copyright for that.
I don't think that's copyrighted.
I think it might be. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to play this. Let me see if there's if there's any echo, please let us know in the live chat.
Do you want me to read the subtitles?
Yes. So okay. I pause every time there's a subtitle. Is that good? Or are you just let it go? Okay. But be careful.
Heads up to our listeners. There's probably a lot of language in this that I'm going to have to use coded language for. So if you want to know what is actually being said, make sure to check us out on YouTube. Watch us on screen.
Wait, should we even play this? Should we even play this? Because this is like very hateful, isn't it? Like we're showing it on YouTube. Could YouTube like make be upset about the fact that we're showing such hate messages? Like I don't want to risk the channel.
Ooh,
like, what do you think?
I don't know, because remember what happened to Abdullah Samir?
Yes, we shouldn't play this.
Shoot.
We should provide a place for people to go find it.
Could we host it on our own website and put it into the news story now that I have the translated version that our member sent us?
Yes. Put it somewhere here.
Okay.
I mean, there are translations here. Look, this is
It's not very thorough though. Not all of it is translated. But so guys, if you want a glimpse into how bad and vitriolic this is, it's so bad that they don't even I was watching Indian news coverage of this. They don't even play the audio on Indian news. They're like, we can't even like share what this guy is saying. So maybe it's better that we don't play it. But on our website where we wrote up the news story about this, you can see the embedded videos where it's mostly translated.
Let's put it. So Secular Rarity on the live chat saying, doesn't Atheist Republic have a Discord? Let's upload the video on Discord, on our Discord server. How about that? But guys, link to our Discord.
Where is it going to live?
It's on our Discord, on one of the channels in our Discord.
Well, I'll think about that. Because the only problem is, on Discord, everything just gets repeatedly moved up.
Yeah. Okay.
Through the log. I don't know. That's a good idea, Secular Rarity.
Yeah. Guys, we have a Discord server. Join our Discord server.
Because we can't actually show you guys what this is because of reasons. What do you think about this? Like, give us your analysis. I kind of shared more of the background. I mean, besides the obvious, like, this is insane.
My analysis, my professional analysis is that this is batshit crazy. And
yeah.
I don't know. And India is getting worse and worse. And, this is one of the worst cases of we being able to tell everybody, I told you so.
Yeah.
We told people, like, when this is all we've been telling people how bad things are getting in India for a couple of years now, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
And so many people thought we're exaggerating. People thought that, no, it's not going to get here. People thought we're butthurt because of how much Hindus attacked us. We're like exaggerating things because maybe we're upset about it.
We were really underestimating.
Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah. So people said that we were overestimating how bad things are getting in India. Apparently, we were underestimating it. Apparently, based on
I would have never expected this.
Yeah. This is getting so much more common in India. Like, I'm seriously now worried about like genocide becoming more of a possibility. Okay, I'm not saying it's probable right now, but the fact that it's becoming more and more of a possibility is pretty scary. Like, this is like, I don't know, tensions are getting really, and it is within the best interest of these radicals to make things even more extreme. I just don't know what to do. I just don't know how this is good. Like, I'm hoping at some point, what the only hope is that India is like, there's a lot of economic interest in India, right? And all this radicalism is not good for business, right? So that's my hope.
We're going to talk about that later today.
Really?
We have a whole story about that, yeah. Okay.
So I'm hoping at some point, the power of capitalism will come and put a stop to this, right? Because this is not good for business. This is why we need capitalism, okay? But yeah.
Just need to insert your little neoliberalism.
Yes.
Here.
Wait. Yeah, go ahead. I have Hindut for Susanna in the live chat, providing the counter narrative, which is good. So we'll address that soon. No, it's not that bad.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I think one thing is it's so concerning to see how normalized this type of rhetoric is becoming. Like, every week I see more and more videos of Hindu faith leaders, various designations, just openly talking about, like, quite casually talking about the genocide of Muslims and calling it that themselves, like, not by implication. No, like, I watched this video the other day of this one priest guy talking about, actually, we've decided that it's gonna originate from this area. Like, that's how specific they're getting. That's how it's so worrying. And I used to kind of think, is calling it like just the normalization of anti-Muslim bigotry like too generalizing, for the country? But it's getting more and more that way every single day. And I've been talking to a lot of people either in or from India recently, because Armin, like, we've been following kind of the issues surrounding this for like the past 2 years. And I don't know about you, but and I don't know how much of it is, just me paying attention to it more than I did before. But if since January of this year, I feel like it has started to escalate at a pace and a rate and like a depth of vitriol that I have not seen before. Like it is since the beginning of the year, it has really seemed like things have just like set on fire. And I've been talking to people about this because I wanted to get their perspective on, is it just me, or do you get this sense as well? And they're like, no, it has been getting so much worse, so much more quickly. And most people are saying it has to do with the elections that are coming up.
Oh, okay. Do you want to read Katie's comment?
Katie is saying, 3 days ago, my parents were telling me the Muslims haven't taken over India because of the BJP. I knew they were conservative Hindus, but they weren't BJP apologists last time I saw them. Oh my word. I confronted them and they actually asked me if I think if I think Muslims are good people. I just can't. And then she said, this ideology is growing fast. Holy cow.
Oh, AGA just became a member. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for becoming a member, AGA. I think, I mean, we're going to talk about this more throughout the episode today, but it's really concerning to me the extent to which, like, it is like Indians are turning on fellow Indians. Like, these are your fellow citizens. Like, these are your neighbors. These are normal people who have lived in your country for generations. Or from the beginning, they just had a different faith. It's really crazy.
Okay, you want to read Hindu for Susanna's point?
Oh boy. So Hindu for Susanna saying he got, meaning the priest who did this thing, saying he got arrested for that hate speech. A few.
Okay,
stupid...
don't read that sentence, okay? Because
I know I was going to use coded language.
Okay, because YouTube might think we are being bigoted. Okay, few. Read it off of his screen.
Okay, so basically he's saying a few stupid Hindu goons.
Oh my god, I was trying to get you not to put stupid next to the word Hindu because that's what I was trying to avoid. Okay, YouTube, we're not calling Hindus stupid, okay? We're just like we're just reading someone else's comment. But yeah, sorry, YouTube is sensitive, but go on.
And then, so basically they're saying like, oh, only a few, goons make these kinds of threats and it makes international news. And then saying I can show thousands of cases where Hindu women were based on their religion by Muslims. I have no idea what that second.
Okay, I think the point is, and somebody else made the same point here. Okay. Somebody else, Satya, saying this is not good and this is not about India. You can't judge India on the basis of one individual. Okay, so first of all, we're not judging the entirety of India. Obviously not. We're not even claiming that most people are like this person. We are not, nobody is claiming that here, okay? But these type of calls for violence is increasing significantly, okay? If this increase if it increases from a few incidences to a lot more incidences, like nobody's claiming that this is the entirety, like this man represents the entirety of India. Nobody's claiming that, but this is a growing problem. It's an increasing worrying problem. You don't need all of India to think like this to be a huge issue. Radicalism growing in a country and being problematic, it needs a small percentage of people for it to turn into a growing movement, a growing dangerous movement that could be very damaging to the secularism and peace in India. Yeah.
I need to back up. One individual. Okay, we're talking about what the actions of one individual, but this is by no means one individual. In the videos, you can see crowds of dozens of people cheering this man on. Are we just casually gonna forget like all the hate speeches in Hardavar, like all the I can't even, like, we're gonna talk about it later in the show, but like just how bad things are in Karnataka right now, like. Oh my god, this is measurably an attitude that is observed and appreciated across the country, and we're talking about it. Like, this is not one individual. Like, oh my God, the gaslighting. Do you not pay attention to the news in India? Like, this is not I mean, it is fringe, but it's not like, holy crap, this came out of nowhere. Like, we've been building for this for years. Yeah,
No,
AGA saying David Duke is just one individual.
Okay. Oh wait.
It's a symptom of a larger sickness. Jesus.
Yeah, AGA is saying Trump is just one individual. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so do you want to highlight any other comments before I bring up the next news?
No, I just would like to say that, Hinduism is the most peaceful religion. It's not. It's the most peaceful way of life. I don't know what people are talking about.
Yeah, it's a way of life, man. This is just peaceful. Susanna, your Abrahamic mindset just.
My Abrahamic mindset cannot see the wisdom of the dharma of calling for this kind of violence against women. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We just don't get it, guys. We just don't get it.
Don't get it.
Oh my! Oh wait, one last comment by Katie, and then we go.
These freaking dumbass.
Wait, there's a Katie comment I want to highlight. Oh, here it is.
Katie is saying, to people saying this is just one individual, people are often electing such individuals to the effing government.
Very good point.
You have a good point, Katie. As per usual.
Okay, but PK is saying
this hate speech is not endorsed by most Hindus. Good point. But the viewpoint of the Muslims are the other is a majority viewpoint. So you're saying the hate speech isn't endorsed, but the idea that Muslims are otherized is majority.
Yes. Yeah. So like even people who are not, even many people who are not for this level of extreme language, okay, they still might vote for BJP because they see that they are in favor of the otherization of Muslims and they want protection from them. So they will bring people such as this maybe to power, even though they themselves would not be calling out for violence or something like that. So that's what makes these individuals very dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay, and just to be,
Go ahead.
No, I want to highlight another comment just to show you how bad the situation is.
Forever Stormy is saying a religion that flicks violence on its own lower castes would have inevitably or eventually turned on others. It was inevitable.
Okay, and here's a comment. Here's an interesting comment, okay? So Hindutva Susanna in the live chat, the person who was telling us that we are exaggerating and this is just one individual, okay? So this is the person who was trying to tell us that we're exaggerating things. This is just one individual who was arrested, okay? But she herself is showing that how common this viewpoint is, because she is saying Muslims won't let you be peaceful, okay? So what happened all of a sudden to this being one individual? You yourself are saying that you are not going to be peaceful. You yourself are calling for violence. The person that was in the live chat trying to defend Hindutva by saying this person is one individual, well, apparently you're one of those individuals who are calling for violence. You're saying peace is not possible, right? And you do that with an argument by generalizing an entire identity of people, an entire group of people. You're saying Muslims won't. You're making a general comment about an entire group of people. And that's your excuse for advocating for violence. So you just expose yourself. You're just showing everybody that it is not just the individual that we just showed on the news. It's also people that are even currently in our live chat. And we're not a big channel. It's right here. But go on.
First of all, I would appreciate it if you don't call Hindutva Susanna she, because I can promise you this is a man. and it becomes a little bit uncomfortable for me. It seems like too much of a conflation of myself. I'm like, I don't like this at all. But second of all, Retard Skeptic is saying, that's just one individual, and that individual is me. Talk about a self-report.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. All right.
Atheist Republic needs your help. We've been the target of many legal attacks by Hindu nationalists ever since our founder, Armin Navabi, blasphemed against Hindu deities. We have retained legal counsel to help us defend our access to our community in India. We have started a fundraiser that will help us afford to tackle many legal issues, including judicial harassment and censorship. Whatever you can contribute will go a long ways in helping us in this fight. Link in the description below.